visitors and the audience as well. My name is Engineer Samale Kaju. I hail from Gweri, Aukot sub-county. Aukot, that's where I come from, in the village called Odukuru. My dear people of Gweri and the country at large, to respond to the question that I've been asked, what are the things, what is the question that has been presented to me? It's talking about legislation. I as a candidate, I as a young person, I hope to change Gweri. How? As a leader, you have to focus and you always have a dream to legislate. There is nothing much I'm going to do outside the line of the leadership that I plan to have for Gweri. As a candidate, I am ready and willing to make sure I legislate for my people in Gweri. I am making sure that I am going to represent them in Gweri, and I'm making sure I am going to be an oversight for the people of Gweri so that they get what is theirs. In Parliament, where all of us want to go, we have to send people who are willing to legislate, who are willing to represent, who are willing to be an oversight, who are going to be an eye of the people of Gweri. And basically, those three and more other people, that's what I can share with you that I'm going to be, and I'm making sure that I be the best candidate in Gweri, because that's what I'm going to do. Thank you so very much.
You have 3 minutes to respond to that introduction question, and I'm very happy that candidate Anino has paid discipline to time. Thank you. And what is that major disturbing problem you saw pressing your people that makes you feel you can create a formidable solution?
Thank you very much, the organizers of this debate, the management of Rhino, the media fraternity that is here, my supporters, my colleagues who are aspiring with me, TESO as a region and Uganda at large. That is my name. My profile was read. I am not going to repeat that. David Azasubu is aware. I am very aware of what is required of a member of Parliament. And it's from there that I have the inspiration. I am actually motivated by the challenges that the people of Gweri, the people of TESO, people of Uganda are having. If you look at the 5 candidates that were nominated for Gweri constituency, Asubu holds a very good track record for a member of Parliament who listens to his people. A member of Parliament with an accountability track record, working with Action Aid, working with the Lutheran World Federation. The current challenges we have on ground are not a result of poor legislation. They are a result of thieves, some thieves who are in public offices. They are a result of leaders who do not have a heart for the people who vote for them. You vote for someone, after voting, for me as a person, I know is what we call the social contract, which comes from that perspective of taxation. Ugandans pay taxes to government of Uganda, and government of Uganda is supposed to provide the best to the taxpayers. The people of Gweri in 5 years have been stolen. Gweri County does not have a technical school. The leaders who are there are very quiet. As with the boldness, as with the oversight, as with the networks I have, I will be able to make a follow-up. And the young people who are seated here will be able to benefit from the technical school that government of Uganda actually is singing about it. Look at Health Center 4. In the guidelines, every constituency is supposed to have Health Center 4, which has over 60 health workers. Now I'm seated here with one of my colleagues who has trained Gweri Health Center 4. Gweri Health Center 4 lacks that. It is something I would like to make a follow-up on. All the 3 sub-counties in Gweri County do not have city schools. Government of Uganda has our money, but we don't have leaders who can make a follow-up. Members of Parliament appropriate, the money is there, but they don't have the heart that Asubu has to go and appropriate and fix on the issues that are happening in Gweri.
Thank you very much. That has pushed you to feel you need to create a solution for it.
Thank you, moderator. I thank all the listeners out there for tuning in to this program. Why am I the best candidate for the position of Member of Parliament of Gweri County? The people of Gweri County have been abandoned by their leaders. Let us start from here. They have been invited here for a debate, and you can see that the sitting members of Parliament are not around, and in fact, I don't think they will come. So that's problem one. And even when you look at the constituency of Gweri, the people of Gweri have suffered for the previous 5 years. My appeal to the people of Gweri is, let us not suffer again. Because when we saw this suffering of the people of Gweri, we have a club whose roof was blown off by gale force winds. So what happened was that no one responded. Yet we have leaders. We have now people who claim that they are from Gweri, but they never responded. The first person to go there and roof that club, a club which has existed since the 60s, was Opolot Abo, who is seated before you. We've had other challenges, including transportation. When people win elections, they withdraw their vehicles. The people had no transportation means. The first person to bring any movable vehicle to Gweri County was none other than Opolot Abo, seated here before you. What then happened later was that we've had a health center that had remained there in a very desolate position, incomplete at foundation level in Dogoro, in the parish of Dogoro, for about 8 to 9 years. What happened was that no one even bothered, and we have leaders who even come from that same area who never did anything. There was none other than me, Opolot Abo, who went there and did construction. Right now that work is at Ring Beam. After elections, we're going to roof this thing up so that there are tangible results. The people of Gweri have been abandoned by their leaders. It is high time they woke up and chose someone who has them at heart, someone who has results to show, someone whom they can trust that when he gets to the August House, he will not turn their backs on them. So, the people of Gweri County, they really need to look into these affairs. When we go to Osuguro, there is a parish in Gweri called Osuguro in Aukot sub-county. Children there are learning inside mat structures. When it rains, school has to close. They're in a very desperate situation. We have people who have come to Gweri County who claim that they're billionaires. They've done nothing. What has happened is that it is just the humble me with my few resources who has already done a building, a 3-classroom block, which is at ring beam level. So, when you continue to look at Gweri County itself, we had an issue of people who were sick. Women who needed transportation to the health, to the regional hospital from the health center 4 that we have at the county, no means of transport whatsoever. But then we decided that no, with the little resources I have, I may not be able to afford an ambulance. We decided to bring a small vehicle, an Ipsam vehicle, which is in use, transporting sick people right from the health center 4 for referral here, which is better than them sitting on motorcycles, which end up throwing sick people on the ground, causing them further accidents. I beg to end there. Thank you very much. I see that the moderator is already on my case, but since we are only 3, we were humbly begging that the 3 minutes become 5 and the 5 become 7. I say this for God and my country and for the people of Gweri County. Your leader has arrived. God has answered your prayers. You have spoken for so long. You have prayed for so long. The leaders abandoned you. That is my prayer to the people of Gweri. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this debate is followed countrywide. And we have always got